We're live. Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I am Violet Hyena. You are here with perfect timing, and I am here to do readings for people with perfect timing. I have tarot cards. I have oracle cards. And they all have a lot to say, and I use some very pretty metal dice to choose which ones get to speak. Alrighty. And since nobody's here yet, I am going to still organize stuff, and then I will start reading oracle cards. Boop. There we go. Stay. And then you also get your pen back. And then I'm choosing an oracle deck. Number 2. Money and the Law of Attraction. Oh, okay. Forward. This is the information card. Don't look. It's shy. We leave it in the box. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Tis a quiet Saturday. Oh, that means it's a relaxing day, right? Shortages of time or money are perceptual. If you are feeling a shortage of time or money, your best effort would be to focus upon better feeling thoughts and do more things that make you feel good. Your time is a perceptual thing, and even though the clock is ticking, same for everyone, your alignment affects your perception, as well as the results you allow. As you observe the enormous differences in the effort that people apply and the results they achieve, you have to conclude that there is more to the equation of achieving than action alone. Rather than complaining, I will focus on positive aspects. When you focus upon lack in an attitude of complaining, you establish a vibrational point of attraction that only gives you access to more thoughts of complaint. Your deliberate effort to tell a new story will establish a new pattern of thought, providing you with a new point of attraction from your present, about your past, and into your future. The simple effort of looking for positive aspects will set a new vibrational tone that will begin the immediate attraction of thoughts, people, circumstances, and things that are pleasing to you. I can pivot under any and all conditions. You have the ability to pivot under any and all conditions. But most of you are habitual in nature, and your patterns are so entrenched that at times the fastest path to the joy you seek is for you to take your pivot as you sleep. By reaching for good feeling thoughts before you go to sleep, and then experiencing the benefit of the quiet mind that occurs while you sleep, and then upon awakening immediately turn to good feeling thoughts, you can accomplish the ultimate pivoting experience. I can pivot from feeling bad to feeling good. As you look for a better feeling way to approach whatever you are giving your attention to, as you continue to ask yourself from your ever-changing vantage point, what is it that I do want? Eventually you will be standing in a very pleasing place, for you cannot continuously ask yourself what it is that you do want without your point of attraction being to pivot in that direction. The process will be gradual, but your continued application of the process will yield wonderful results in only a few days. Drink brick. Liquid. There we go. My life story and the law of attraction. Each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the powerful law of attraction's response to the thoughts you think and the story you tell about your life. Your money and financial assets, your body's state of well-being, clarity, flexibility, size, and shape, your work environment, how you are treated, work satisfaction, and rewards. Indeed, the very happiness of your life experience in general is all happening because of the story that you tell. Oh, Preston is here. Hi, Preston. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. And Preston says, hello, beautiful rose, sparkly heart, and shamrock, or four-leaf clover. What if everything was always working out for me? When you play the what if game, look for things that make you feel better. There is never a situation in which there is not a way out, but out of habit, most people continue to choose the lack perspective until they eventually find themselves where it seems there are no more choices. But as you hold your attention to look for evidence of well-being and thriving and success and happiness, you will tune yourself to the vibrations of those things. And so those kinds of good feeling experiences will dominate your life. We have Meow Masty. Hello, Meow Masty. And they say hi. with a happy emoji with floating hearts. Hello, Meow Nasty. Either you haven't been here for a while, or I have not seen your username before, which means you are new. So, thank you for subscribing. Hello. And Meow, if you have any questions, you can add them to the Q&A, and I will be getting to them very shortly. So, thank you for your patience. I'm actually going to do Preston's right now. Miriam, hello! I hope you're doing well. Miriam says hi. And Miriam says, hope you're doing well today. I am doing well today, thank you. And Francis says, hi, Violet. Hi, Francis. I hope you're doing well. And Meow says, I'm new. Just came across your live. My name is Simran. Hello, Simran. Well, it's nice that you're here. I hope I can give you a nice reading. And again, just add any questions you got to the Q&A and I will get to it, which I'm going to go do now. So it does take me away from the live chat, but then I have questions I can focus on. Alright, we have Preston, Miriam, and Francis in the questions, so I will get to those. Happy Saturday, everybody. A non-work day. Well, for me anyway. I don't know about everybody else. Preston asks, is my Leo thinking about me? Number 6. Rapping with Tarot. Come on out. Thank you. Okay, is Preston's Leo thinking about Preston? Okay, we have yes, they are thinking about you. Seems like they're busy with other people. They're thinking about the complexities of everyone's actions recently. Alright, I hope that helps you out. There. Ooh, I meant to select the question. I will select the question and then I will remove the question. There we go. And then I will properly select a question. There we go. Miriam says, can I get a general thanks? Yes. A general reading. That's all decks on deck. That's a 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Money and the law of attraction. Okay. I am the creator of my own experience. You are the creator of your own experience. And as the creator of your own experience, it is important to understand that it is not by virtue of your action, not by virtue of your doing, it is not even virtue of what you are saying that you are creating. You are creating by virtue of your thoughts that you are offering. You cannot speak or offer action without thought vibration occurring at the same time. However, you are often offering thought vibration without offering words or action. Children or babies learn to mimic the vibrations of adults who surround them long before they learn to mimic their words. All right, I hope that helps you out, Miriam. Then Francis. Energy reading for Francis, please. And guidance, please. All right. Energy reading. You got an extra card. 2 extra cards. 1. Cataract. Okay, and we got the 2 extra cards. And then an energy reading for Francis. Okay, the Hierophant. We have a little bit of teacher energy right now. A little bit of traditional teachings. What are the 2 extra cards? Oh, Judgment. That goes with it. And the Moon. All are major arcana. So what are you going through, sir? You're going through some major energy today. Wow. Okay, so again, we have the Hierophant. There is a traditional teacher teaching. We have Judgment, which is refining the self, which goes along with teaching. And then we have the Moon, which is mystery. And it's also between the wilds and domestication. It's a transitioning period. So this is interesting. So you are learning lots, refining yourself, and going through a transition. You're going through a lot. All right. And that is what the cards are saying. Big, big changes. Sounds a little stressful. Alright, I hope that helps you out, Francis. And then you want guidance. Well, I think guidance comes best from the Oracle cards. So number 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cloak yourself in lights. Number 39. Cloak yourself in light. Sadly, the world is filled with much dark, negative energy floating free in the atmosphere. Thankfully, most of this is impersonal, but nevertheless, it can be harmful to your spirit if you let it in. You are presently exposed to such generic negative energies, possibly due to overwork, traveling too much, or simply being around too many people with inadequate time to regenerate. No matter the source of negativity, it's important to rise above it. Use your imagination and cloak yourself in protective vibrations of white light and self-love every time you leave the house. Do this as a matter of course, just as you'd put on shoes to protect your feet before stepping outside. Cloaking yourself in light deflects negative influences and prevents them from attaching to you and disturbing your peace. Don't be naive by denying the kind of energy you might be exposed to. Negativity happens, is part of the human nature in the five sensory world as a reflection of fear. So there's no point in being offended or afraid when you encounter it. Be proactive instead. Travel in your cloak of light wherever you go. Alright, I hope that helps you out. Okay, current feelings and intentions of Sena towards Francis, please. Sena. Feelings and intentions. This one over here. This one over here. Sena. to Francis. Okay. We have the question. We have the deck. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prism Visions deck. Okay, so say not. Okay, so Sina's feelings and intentions. Okay, well. Queen of Swords is the feeling. So she is feeling very clever, smart, very knowledgeable about everything around her, and aggressive too. And then we have intentions. These look like romantic intentions in the picture. And this is the Two of Chalices. It is about sharing emotion. It doesn't have to be romantic, but this one is pointing more towards the romance aspect. So that is her intentions. Alright, I hope that helps you out, Francis. Okay, question. Is Kelly going to contact Francis soon? What are her motives? Okay. Then we need the deck. Number 1, cat deck. We have questions, and we have the deck. No, there we go. Okay, so we have contact soon is the question. Ooh, we have a yes, but and then let me flip the motivation. Oh boy, 2 are major arcana. So contact soon, yes, but the devil, and the devil often has a very sweet face, a very charismatic way about them. Because do you see that face? That is the face of a devil. Just be cute, amazing. You just wanna go, aww. But that is temptation. Um, so very tempting to fall for whatever they're trying to sell you. Um, and also this card can be a sign of an addiction, like to materialistic things. Let's see, we have motive, we have death, we have a major change. So from the death of usually something major changes and then a rebirth happens because those two things are tied together in this card. So we have the vacuum cleaner, which is causing all the chaos. We have the sun in the background, which is rising. So it's a big change. So her motivation is because of a big change. She'll contact you soon, but not before that, because she won't need you before then. All right. I hope that helps you out. Okay, and Meow says, will my sister ever find someone who genuinely loves her? Ooh, let's see here. Get number 6, the Robinwood Terrace. Will Meow's sister ever find someone who genuinely loves her? We have a soft no. Because there's no. I can't say there's no emotions in the Pentacle suit. I'm trying to get a little bit more on this. Okay. Okay. There's like there's more to this than just love. Because there behind the love there is support and resources and the ability to care for a whole human being. So this is something, it's not about love. This is about supporting the human being and the resources and the abundance that comes with it. Because this is the King of Pentacles. So the focus is not on love right now. It is on resources and wealth. So she's not looking in the right place. Okay. And because she's not looking in the right place, she's not finding love, she's finding materialistic things. Alright, so she's finding kings that have resources, but that doesn't mean that those kings have the love that she's looking for, or that match up right with her. So, okay, so I hope that helps you out. Okay, and Miriam says, what will be happening in my life and his life around the time our paths cross? And what circumstance will bring us together? What messages does he have for me? Okie dokie. Let's see. Check card deck number 6. Robin Tarot. Okay, so what will be happening in your life will be happening in his life? What circumstances will bring us together? What messages does he have for me? Okay. So what will be happening in your lives around the time your paths cross? We have the Queen of Cups and we have the Queen of Wands. So both of you are in your queen phase. Oh, that's fun. So both of you are ruling, him with more action and you with more emotion. Him with more passion and you with more relationships. So you're both going to be in a really good space. And then, what circumstance will bring us together? Just happiness. Purely gold happiness. Just, that's it. That's the sun. That is the sun. Major Arcana card. Just happiness. One of those really powerful, amazingly positive cards. And then what messages does he have for Miriam? Stories to tell about all of the things he's done and how he's gained all the skills that he has retained in his lifetime. Alright, I hope that helps you out. Turn this one around. There we go. Alrighty. Wow, I have been streaming for 40 minutes already. I need to take a break. No wonder. Ugh, tired, dehydrated. Doesn't help. Alright, so there are more questions. On my list, I have Desire, Francis, and Meow. I will get back to these, but I'm going to check up on chat and I'm going to hydrate because my brain needs liquid pronto. It's no wonder I feel so drained. Okay, alrighty. I have... And then, like a sponge, my body needs to absorb the water. Whoo-wee! That was too much. I need breaks more often. Alrighty. Oh, well, I need that while I read chat. Just a comforting bottle you are. Okay. And Francis says, I saw you wearing a Reiki symbol pennant. Yes. Is it also orgonite? And yes, it is. It is actually my favorite pendant because it has amethyst in it. And it's an orgonite. And it has the Reiki symbol. Because I'm also attuned to Reiki. So, I love that pendant. I was very pleased when I found that pendant. It was worth every penny. And see, Desire says, Hey Violet, hi Desire, I hope you're doing well. And Francis says, Oh my god, I'm feeling so lucky to get a lot of extra cards. The universe wants you to know a lot, so yes, you are very lucky. And Francis says, Thank you for the very insightful readings. You are very welcome. And Francis says, for context, Sena is Anna's brother, who just learned and was in absolute shock I got his only sister pregnant. Do you think he's angry? I didn't get anger from the cards, so I don't think he's angry. And Evelina says, Hi, good night. Okay, hi. Welcome. Evelyn, I don't recognize your username. Welcome. If you haven't been here for a while, I just haven't seen you for a while, but you could be new. And if you are new, welcome. And thank you for subscribing. If you have any questions, please enter them in the Q&A, and I'll be able to answer them. If you put them in the Q&A, it helps me streamline all the questions in one place so that I'm not scanning through chat looking for questions. Alright, and thank you for your patience, and good to have you aboard. And Francis says, "Oh God, do you think I should avoid Kelly?" Who's Kelly? I mean, she's not bringing the best vibes, so I would say yeah. From the card's point of view, I did not get the best vibes, so you may want to, yes, avoid Kelly. And Meow says, "Thank you, really appreciate it, hug and heart." You're very welcome. I hope I helped. And Miriam says, "Thanks." 3 happy faces surrounded by floaty hearts. And Twin Spice says, "Hi, Violet," with a rose. And, "Hi, Twin Spice, I hope you're doing well." And Twin Spice says, "Hello, all," and waves. And Twin Spice says, "Hope y'all are doing well today. Really appreciate your reads, Violet." You're very welcome. And I'm happy to hear it. And Francis says, "I'm glad, thank you. Queen of Swords and 2 of Cups look good." Francis says, "But Kelly with the Devil and Death are red flags." Yeah, those are some red flags. I mean, yeah, but change happens. But the devil is kind of hard to get over. I don't know what she's gotten into. And Twin Spice says, "I hope you do personals in the future if you get time." I'm still not yet sure how to do personals. Because, like, there's YouTube, but then YouTube's an open platform for everyone, so I'd have to find a different platform to do a video interview type thing with somebody else. So I'm still working on that. It is a work in progress. So thank you. Alright, so now that I've caught up on chat, I'm going to rehydrate so that I actually drowned the wet sponge. Ah, much better. Alrighty. Let me shake. Because I have liquid flavor in there. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the Q&A. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so now in the Q&A I have Desire, Francis, Meow, Twin Spice, and Meow. And if your name was not called and you tried, try again. Maybe the Q&A will take it. Alright, I'm gonna start now. There we go. Alright, what do we got? Apollo's feeling for Maine now. Is it love feeling? What's coming next between them? How do Apollo's view mine? Okay. It's a lot. It's very complex. Okay. Okay. Apollo's feeling for Maine. Love. What's coming next between them? And how do Apollo view me? Okay, there we go. Then we need a deck. Number 1, the Cataract. And then we have questions. Okay, so how is Apollo's feeling for Maine? Oh, the Tower. Page of Cups for love. What's coming next? The Lovers. And Apollo's view on Maine. Oh, dearie. Complexities everywhere. So, Apollo's feelings for Maine are not built on a very sound structure. That means a lot of destruction is happening based on what they believe. When it comes to love, they're emotionally immature. You might even say that they're it's in the toilet. So that's pretty much the nicest way to put it. What's coming next? Lovers. Lovers are coming next. Okay. Well, the Lovers card also means choices. Alright. And a view of how Apollo's views M. This is the 8 of Swords. So very aggressive play. Okay. This is more of a future card. This could be the outcome. Okay. Focus. So this is definitely not good. So feeling a lot of conflict and chaos with being emotionally immature. That doesn't mean that people can't get horny. Okay. And then he views Maine with logic-based thinking, but also very wrapped up in their own mind. And rough play. Just, it seems so aggressive. Alright? I hope that helps you out and answers your question. Okay, Francis's current feelings and intentions of Mary towards Francis. Need a deck. Oh, we get an extra card. And a 3. Supernatural deck. Okay, so feelings and intentions. Black and white. These feelings are very black and white. They're very cause and effect. They're very actions and consequences. There is no gray. These are concrete feelings that have been proven to work for Mary. Just, in fact, kind of not even like justices. There are like no emotional. It's mostly logical thought and calculations. And then we have intentions, which are 8 of Cups. Whew. Usually the 8 of Cups is a very peaceful card, but this character does not look peaceful. This one looks ready for a bit of war. And she has a blade, so I'd be very careful. But if this is a mastery of emotions, then they know what they're feeling, and they are ready to take up arms. I would be very concerned about this person. But that's just me. I hope that helps you out, Francis. Okay. Okay, current feelings and intentions of Francis towards Anna, please, and vice versa. Alrighty. Anna, Francis, and feelings, intentions, feelings, intentions. Okay, there we go. We have the questions. Stay. And the deck, which is 3. Supernatural deck. Okay, so Anna's feelings and intentions, and feelings and intentions. Ooh, okay, so we have the 5 of Swords, so feeling some defeat and also feeling some fight. Intentions are the High Priestess, so she wants to take the high road. And she wants to be intuitive about this. So she may be feeling a bit on the spicy side. Because this woman is also holding a blade. She's probably upset. But in fact, I would not say probably. She is upset. And then Francis's feelings are 8 of Pentacles. And that's the mastery of resources and wealth. So, and this woman is also holding a knife. I have a feeling that you are feeling very defensive of your wealth and resources and health, and your intentions are to keep your happiness and joy. And that is what the cards say. Hope that helps you out, Francis. Okay. Do you have any guidance for her in general? Alright, I love general. Let's see. It's going to be all decks on deck. Let's see what they have to say. Number 1, the cat turret. Okay, so guidance for the sister. We have the Seven of Wands. So having introspection on her own skills and passions are going to help her out. She is a person who likes to run with scissors. I can see she's very logically aggressive. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. And Page of Wands. Very, very easily distracted by moving objects. So the general advice is definitely to focus on her passions and what she can do rather than whatever else she's going through. That is going to help her get to better times. Anything else? An Ace of Pentacles. All right. Oh, she is fresh and young about everything. Ace of Pentacles. So she'll probably be starting a new journey on health, wealth, or resources. In this case, I would say health. Like, no, okay, so this would go here. This would be focus on some self-care. One step at a time. And be good. She should try to be good to herself and take care of her health. Alright, and that is what the cards advise. I hope that helps you out, Meow. And I love that Meow got the cat carrot. It's just so appropriate. So Twin Spice says, what is coming towards me in September? What is that I need to know? Guidance from Tarot and Oracle cards. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're gonna do Oracle first. Number 2, the Urban Crow Oracle. The crows haven't been out for a while. Come on out, babies. Come on out, babies. There we go. Okay. Oh. We have luck. Okay. That got flipped turns upside down. Alright, here we go. We have luck number 28. It is a happy day for the crow who finds fish raining from the sky. Something good is coming. Be sure to position yourself in a place that will yield the best results. Luck does not happen by accident, although it often feels that way. Luck occurs when we are in the right position at the right time with the right skills. When luck appears, good fortune is coming, but it will be your talents that will seal the deal. Imagine being fortunate enough to be on an elevator with the person who you have been wanting to pitch an idea to. It's only luck if you are prepared and ready to articulate your vision. Otherwise, it's just another elevator ride. So, luck is coming your way. That is one of the best positive signs ever. Love hearing that luck is out there to get you. Specifically in September. Okay, and then we need tarot card deck. And the cat tarot deck again. Okay, and then what is coming towards Twin Spice? And what do they need to know? The High Priestess. Alright. Sure. You again. Hello. We have the High Priestess, which is your intuition. You using your intuition. All the intuitive things. Tapping into your intuition. There we go. Those are the correct words. And the victory in action, which is part of the luck, I have a feeling. So you connect with your intuition, which causes a bunch of luck, because this is the victory of wands. So in action, you're going to be seeing all that luck. And then we have the Eight of Swords. This is going to happen when you come out of a period of mental chaos. But this scene in itself is a very playful chaos. So it's not dank and dark kind of place, but a very aggressive, playful chaos. It's going to generate a lot of energy, and it's just going to line you up for a lot of good luck. So Just go with the flow. You're in luck, so everything is going to turn out really well for you. All right, I hope that helps you out. The career path I'm on, will I get successful in it? Alrighty. Number 6. Ooh. That was an odd hiccup. Alright. Come on out. Thank you. The career path that Meow is on. Will we be successful in it? Turn. Yes, you will be very successful in it. This is the Queen of Wands. You are going to be a queen in your section. You will know what the correct actions are to be made. You are going to know who to talk to and get things done. You are just going to be like the director of the movie. You are steering the ship with the grace of a royal queen. So yes, you are going to do fantastic in this job. All right, I hope that helps you out. Maybe not job, but career. There you go. I'm just so used to saying job. But I do feel like it's more of a career. Okay, and John says, is Bambi married? Is Bambi married? Gay Terrence. Oh, come back. That's better. Much better. Alright. Is Bambi married? Yes, Bambi is married. And this is the Hanged Man, a major arcana card. There is a different perspective somewhere here. So you're gonna have to look at this. because things are not as they appear. All right, I hope that helps you out. Okay, so Fairy Ruby Sparks, either you haven't been here for a while or you're new, so thank you for subscribing. And I have your questions here and I'm gonna do them and then I'll look back on chat and see if you're in chat. But thank you for your patience. So what are the changes coming my way in the next 2 months? Number 7. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. It's magic, you know. Okay. What are the changes coming fairies' way in the next 2 months? So what are the changes coming Fairy Ruby Sparks' way in the next 2 months? Oh, we have the Star. This is a very hopeful and positive card. And the 7 of Cups, which is the introspection of your emotions or relationships. Oh, right. This is the nostalgia card. So you are thinking really positively about your past. And you're very hopeful. And what else? Ooh, the 2 of Cups as well. So you're going to be sharing your emotions with people around you. This is all really, like, I get a lot of good vibes here. A lot of positive feelings. So a lot of positive stuff is coming your way. The Star card just knocks it out of the park. That is a major arcana card. That's like one of those major life events. So good for you. Good for you. I'm glad that's coming towards you. And then for your second question. What are the potential changes in 20... Oh, wow, that's a lot. What are the potential changes in 2027 to... Okay, what are the potential changes in 2027? Potential changes. Champion of Swords. again, the star. So Champion of Swords. I think I think that's equal to the Knight. So with a lot of logical thought, there's going to be lots of hope. Oh, there also will be some temptations. And those temptations have to do with material wealth and can often be related to addictions. So this is the warning card. Be careful of those things. But hey, 2027 doesn't look that bad. Except for the Devil. Just watch out for those cute goats. They're very charismatic. Alright, I hope that helps you out. And I'm going to take a quick break and hydrate and check chat. Because I haven't for a while. And I need to hydrate. Alrighty, so in the Q&A, we have Fairy Ruby Sparks about 4 more times. Oh wait, sorry, 3 more times because they just finished this question. Okay, so we have Fairy Ruby Sparks 3 times, and then we have Miriam, and then we have Fairy Ruby Sparks another 3 times, and then we have brace yourself. Excuse me. Evelyn, there we go. And then we have Meow again, and then we have Francis, and then we have John, and then we have Margaret. Okay. So I'm going to go back to chat and catch up on there because we have a lot of questions. That means a lot of people are in chat. And I'm going to bring back my water because I need to hydrate. Okay. Hydration. And Twin Spice said, hope you do personals in the future if you get the time. And Francis says, you work so hard, Violet. I do hope you're getting good coffees. Well, it would be nice if people donate some coffees to me. The link is in the description. Also, if you guys want to buy anything from my Etsy shop, that would also really help me out. Thank you. And also, if you want a fast pass, which would bump you up to the front of the line in any of my live streams, there is a link for that in the description too. But yeah. Those would all help me out. And Francis says, are you drinking any special water, like one of those ultra expensive Kangen K8 iodinized water? No, not really. What I have in here is water, ice, a hydration powder, and I put 2 cough drops in here because it really helps soothe the throat. So that's why I was shaking it before. I have things in here. So, I am keeping hydrated, legitimately. Tasty and spicy. And John says, Violet, did you get my question? Did I get? I think I got one of yours. I think you had asked if somebody was married, and I did answer that one. And that was a yes. And John is rolling his eyes. And Fairy Ruby Sparks says, hello, Ruby, Fairy Ruby Sparks. And Desire says, L, laugh my ass off. John says, I like the old way better. I know, John, but you were outvoted. Francis says, for context, Mary is Anna's mom. Oh, that makes sense. You think she has any hostile intentions towards me? Black and white and 8 of cups. So, yeah. Francis, I definitely got the mom vibe from that. She's not happy with you. Yeah. I mean, you got her baby pregnant. I mean, that comes with a lot of feelings from a mom that I've heard. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. And Desire says, thanks, Violet. You're very welcome, Desire. And Langland says, hi, Langland. I hope you're doing well. If third party came between me and Ricky, girl from his side, will he until choose me or her? Okay, so Langland, I'm not sure if you've been here since last time, but now I have a Q&A list. If you would put your question there, it would really help me out because it makes a whole list of questions for me to focus on. The Q&A says, please enter your questions here. It helps streamline the reading in a list for me. Thank you. So if you'll just move your question there, I will happily answer your question. Thank you for your patience. And Meow says, I'll make sure to let her know. Thank you so much. Smile and heart. You are so very welcome. And John says, damn it. And Meow says, thank you so much. A happy emoji with floating hearts. You're very welcome. And Fairy Ruby Sparks says, yeah, I'm Ruby. You know me. Welcome back. Yeah, you haven't been here for a while. It's just been a long time, girl. So welcome. Or maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. You know what? I need to be more rehydrated. It's been a while, though. I feel like it's been a while since you've been here. And Meow says, I love how you read the emojis, too. Blue finger pointing up towards the sun and red hearts. You know what? I think emojis are part of the language, so I cannot ignore them. Because a picture does say 1,000 words, so I will acknowledge at least a few of those words. And Fairy Ruby Sparks says, I feel the same energy fades fast over 30. Is it 30 days? Maybe. It's just been a while. John says, I gotta ask it in a different way. Okay. Okay, so now that I've caught up on chat, I'm gonna go back to reading tarot cards. Okay, so I'm gonna read who is in the Q&A, and if your questions aren't there, you can go ahead and add them. We have Fairy Ruby Sparks 3 times. We have Miriam. We have Fairy Ruby Sparks another 3 times. We have Evelina. We have Nia. We have Francis. We have John. And then we have Margaret. Alright, so I'm going to start doing these. And hopefully get through them before 2 hours hit, because I have been live streaming for an hour and 36 minutes, and I stopped streaming at 2 hours. So let's get to it. Do I come to AM's mind since we broke up? Number 7. Okay, so excuse me. Does Fairy Ruby Sparks come to AM's mind since you broke up? The answer is no. They are preoccupied with their own passions. And feelings and thoughts of AB towards Fairy Ruby Sparks. Yeah. There we go. Feelings of thoughts. Feelings and thoughts. They just need more shuffling. Okay, so feelings, the High Priestess, and thoughts. Of AB. We have feelings of High Priestess, so feeling their intuition, listening to their intuition, So they're very in their own zone. And then their thoughts are the Eight of Wands. So they are and if it's towards Fairy Ruby Sparks. So they're feeling very in tune with themselves with you. And with you, they feel like they have a lot of skills to share with you that they have. So you both share you both share skills with each other. And that is what they find as a good thing. Feel like a little bit more clarity. Okay, also Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is like mastery of making resources, money, or mastery in their own good health. So these are all positive and very structured, like very positive. Real like okay, not only positive but successful. So with you, they feel very successful. All right, I hope that helps you out. Okay, and then Fairy Ruby Sparks asks, when will I get a new career opportunity? When questions are best given to the Time Oracle deck. A few weeks. You'll get a new career opportunity in a few weeks. Alright, hope that helps you out. Here we go. If he wants to open, Miriam asks if he wants to open up honestly. What are the main three messages he wants to tell me? I'll draw 3 cards, and we'll see. We'll find out. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Two of Wands, 5 of Wands, and 6 of Pentacles. We have choices of actions. We have conflicts of action with people. And we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is the victory of wealth, health, and resources. Two of Wands is choosing between opportunities. 5 of Wands is conflicts with others. And what was it? Competitions with others. So with seeing opportunities, there's competitions with others. And it will lead to victory in Pentacles. Alright, I hope that helps you out. So it lead to victory in health, wealth, and resources. That's what I meant to say. Is my healing real, or I'm illusioned, and when will I complete my healing? Number 4. Octopus Tarot. And also Time Tarot. So is your healing real? Yes, your healing is real. The 4 of Swords. You're feeling very relaxed about it, and that is the key to continue it being real. Keeping a steady, calm mind. And when will you complete your healing? In the spring, you will complete your healing. Alright, I hope that helps you out. In the spring, you will complete your healing. Very good. Message from Mr. A, my friend. He passed from 1 month. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octopus turret. Okay, message from Mr. A, my friend. He passed from 1 month. 7 of Cups. Alright, so he... Okay. And... Alright, so we have 7 of Cups, Death, and 7 of Wands. Alright. So he made his transition, which is Death. But also in Death, there was a lot of change. So, the actual Death, but then there is a rebirth in change. And what he's doing now is reflecting on all of his old emotions and his old actions. Anything else? King of Cups. He's now feeling like the king. He's now feeling much more emotionally stable as a King of Cups. And I don't think he was feeling like that before, but now he's very sure of where he's at is amazing, and he's doing good. Alright, I hope that helps you out. Okay, and I believe that reading did tell you how he was doing on the other side. He's doing good. He's doing good. And Evelina says, "Good night. Can I have a general reading and some advice?" Sure. A general reading. Number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. general reading, we have, the Tower. Oh, what are you going through, hon? So this is, not the best card in the deck. You're going through a lot. There's a lot of stress, a lot of chaos. Things are burning. People are jumping. The foundations are not good. So everything's on fire. That does not sound good. Everything is on fire because you're going to have to start a new journey of resources, wealth, and health. Oh, and you have a lot of baggage too. Ooh, okay, so I'm going to pull an oracle card for you and see if they have any good advice for all that. Oh, honey. That sounds so stressful. And an oracle for guidance. So some guidance from the crows. And some advice. Look at it. Advice from the crows. Mimicry. 30. Mimicry. The crow's call was so human-like that it convinced the dog that it was its guardian calling out. Although most cases are found within domesticated crows, like parrots, crows have an ability to mimic sounds from voices to sirens. Mimicry may arise in a reading if you need to consider if someone is putting on airs or is pretending to be something that is not genuine. On the other hand, it may be you that might benefit from a little mimicry. Sometimes we need to fake it till we make it and project a persona that is not our own to get a foot in the door. But be cautious. The truth may come out, and you may be required to prove your authenticity. Mimicry may also indicate that someone is trying to sound or pass themselves off as something other than themselves to gain favor or your attention. You may need to ask yourself if this individual is showing you their authentic self or simply pretending to be something you find more attractive. Alright, so I hope that helps you out. Because, be careful. Look for your red flags. Take one step at a time. And good luck. Oop, I meant to select the question. This was the question I just answered. It was Evelina's. Okay. And then the question, can you talk about pets who have passed away? If yes, can you tell me if she looked after me as a spirit? Her name was Minnie. She was a cat. Well, I can't think of any better deck than the cat deck to talk about past cats. So does Minnie look after Meow as a spirit? Okay. Does Minnie look after Meow as a spirit? That is a big old yes. Minnie does look after you as a spirit. She watches you as intensely as this cat watches this toy. Very, very intensely. Okay, and any messages? This cat is playing with water in the sink. This is also the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a mastery of emotion. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So not very good at getting their own resources, but this is an entirely adorable face. I don't know if she did a lot of bleps. And then the playing with water thing. Super cute. And I do apologize that your cat passed away. I know when a pet passes away, it sucks. Really, really sucks. And cats especially, they love so hard. Alright, I hope that helps you out. Oh, we are at 2 hours. Oh no. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, guys, it is 2 hours. I can no longer do any more questions. It's just a lot, and I can't. So, what we have remaining is a Francis question, a John question, a Margaret question, a John question, and a Margaret question. Sorry, guys, I have to end right now. Please come back tomorrow for more. Questions. And there we go. Confirm. Okay, I am gonna take a moment to catch up on chat, but the Q&A is now closed. Please bring more questions tomorrow when I have energy, because I have hit 2 hours. I'm gonna hydrate, read chat, and then we'll say goodnight. Okay, let's see here. And John says, sent my question. Miriam says, thanks. And Miriam says, heart. I gotta ask, is that like an exclamation heart? I'll call it that because it kind of looks like it. Exclamation heart. Floating hearts with a smiley emotion, and then exclamation heart. That was spot on. Thank you so much, says Evelina. You're very welcome. And Miriam says, thanks for your guidance, Floating Hearts. You're very welcome. And Miriam says, take care, Beating Heart. Thank you. And Meow says, thank you so much. She did a lot of blips. And from the water, I can think of is that I found her under the sink when she was taking her last breaths. Oh, I'm so sorry. But thank you so much. Hugs and smile with floaty hearts. I hope, yeah. I send back a hug and I send back a heart because it's rough. I'm sorry. I feel the love. Anyway, you guys have a great night. I'll be back in 22 hours. 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. I love you all. Good night. Rest well.